Welcome back to History Unveiled. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jordan. Today we're diving into a fascinating and complex period from 1930 to 1948, exploring the intersections of Zionism, socialism, and the evolving political landscape in Britain. So, Alex, how did the Labour Party's relationship with Zionism evolve during this time?
As the Labour Party solidified its commitment to Zionism, Poale Zion gained influential advocates such as Ernest Bevin, the General Secretary of the Transport and General Workers Union. This was partly due to pragmatic politics.
Exactly. Dov Hoz, a special emissary from Palestine, played a crucial role in this shift. He convinced Bevin that supporting Zionism was essential for winning a critical by-election in Whitechapel. This marked a significant alliance between the Labour Party and the pro-Zionist lobby.
However, this relationship was not without its challenges. By the mid-1930s, leaders like Moshe Sharett expressed concerns that the Zionist executive in London had lost touch with public opinion and the new Labour leadership.
That's right. The Jewish Agency in Palestine and the World Zionist Organization had overlapping missions, which sometimes led to confusion and inefficiency in their lobbying efforts.
Interestingly, during this period, the perception of Zionism began to shift. Some British socialists viewed it as a counter to Bolshevism. Winston Churchill famously framed this in his 1920 article, Zionism versus Bolshevism, a struggle for the soul of the Jewish people.
Churchill's argument was that a Jewish state under British protection would not only benefit the Jewish people, but also serve as a bulwark against the spread of communism. It's fascinating how political ideologies intertwined during this tumultuous time.
Indeed, members of Poale Zion found themselves navigating the space between Zionism and Marxism. Initially, many identified more with socialism than with Zionism, especially in places like Manchester.
However, as time went on, a significant number shifted towards Zionism, prioritizing the establishment of a Jewish homeland over broader revolutionary goals. This shift highlights the urgency felt by many Jews during the rise of fascism and anti-Semitism.
Communism, particularly its active stance against Nazism and fascism, became a more pressing concern for many Jewish individuals. Figures like Tony Cliff transitioned from Zionism to communism, seeking immediate action against the rising threats.
And while some Zionist leaders tried to reconcile Marxism with Zionism, figures like Chaim Weizmann remained skeptical. He viewed the socialist rhetoric as meaningless phrases and focused on diplomatic efforts to secure support for Zionism.
Despite the ideological battles, Zionist actions on the ground were undeniably colonialist. The purchase of land and establishments of settlements often came at the expense of Palestinian communities.
Exactly. This colonial aspect was increasingly recognized, yet many European socialists began to reframe Zionism as a civilizing mission, arguing that it would benefit the Arab population as well.
After World War I, many socialist parties began to reconsider their stance on Zionism. The Second International had previously dismissed the idea of Jewish nationalism, but by 1919, they recognized the right of Jews to a national life in Palestine.
This was a significant shift. It reflected a broader acceptance of nationalism among socialists, even as the Communist International maintained a critical view of Zionism.
As we wrap up today's episode, it's clear that the period from 1930 to 1948 was pivotal in shaping the relationship between Zionism, socialism, and British politics.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us on this enlightening journey through history. Be sure to subscribe and catch our next episode where we'll explore the consequences of these alliances and their impact on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.